Welcome to the show. I'm your host, Dom Dumas, and I'm in Bangkok. Piano Sunday with Sophia, episode 32. Welcome to the show, Sophia. How are you today?
I'm good and very exciting.
You're excited? Why are you excited?
I met my old friend who we not meet over 3 years.
Yeah, it has been a long time. I mean, we talk all the time on Facebook and stuff. I mean, like, we...
Chatting all the time, but not have her meet in person for a while.
Yeah, a very long time. As a matter of fact, I was still doing Deft Club at the time, if I'm not mistaken. Deft Club was the empowerment and fitness training that I was doing for people that I decided to... I won't say I quit. I just decided to let it go because I had other projects. So...
Yeah, we have many interesting projects. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, Sophia, you're a singer.
I could say I am a person who really loves to sing for people and myself. I could not want people to call me I'm a singer, I'm a pro or something like that, but I feel like I'm in love with singing.
Okay. I have a different perspective. I see myself as a poet, as a writer, okay? I have officially had two poems published, okay? I didn't get paid for them because they were something I submitted my poems to, but I still consider myself a writer, okay? Just like Tracy, I consider Tracy an artist. Tracy doesn't consider herself an artist, but I consider her an artist because she does artistic things. She paints, she draws, she sketches. To me, you're a singer. Because you sing, you write songs, you write your own songs, and you also cover other people's songs, but you sing. To me, that's a singer.
Well, thanks for that. I couldn't just describe myself as just a singer because I do a little bit of keyboard, a little bit of guitar, and make music, a little bit of every things to make music.
That's right, you play guitar. I forget that.
Yeah, so there you go. So I couldn't just describe myself as each position as a singer, as a guitarist, or pianist. I just person who loves to do music.
So you're a musician.
Could be.
Could be. Actually, funny thing is, because I forget that you play guitar, and I play guitar also, but I am just rubbish at guitar. I don't play enough to keep up my skill. Could you strum a few for us? You don't have to play a whole song, just play a little bit.
I could just I'm probably the same level of rubbish as you.
Well, let's find out. Would you like to use my acoustic?
No, this time let me try the electric one then.
Oh, I gotta plug it in. Okay, we'll do that later in the show. Okay, I'll have you play my electric guitar. But anyway, so how long have you been singing? Or how long have you been performing types of music, be it guitar, pianos, DJ, singing, whatever?
I could say that I love to sing since when I was born. That is no need. You could say you home performing and you perform in the public. I start to make noise when I was born, and my mom told me that I keep screaming, crying since when I was born and non-stop all the day.
Okay.
And shortly sleep and then do the same things again, make noise to bother. Okay. Maybe it's because I like to have people give me attention about the sound I make.
Okay.
So if it's professionally or kind of serious like public perform, I could say I used to go to the church on high school.
Mhm.
I'm not a Christian, but there is like kind of a group of like music that is like to help the teenage not go to joy drug or those bad thing, but into music or
Mhm.
something like that. And it's the first time I really do sing in the public in front of many people.
Okay.
And around high school, I go to a competition.
Like, about how old were you? I mean, high school. Because the reason I ask is because I have some listeners in like Britain. They don't have high school; they have secondary school, so it's a
Okay.
little bit different.
Sure.
About what age?
Around 16, 17.
Okay.
So, and the good effort and that I take practice and a lot of thing is a result happened the good thing once on the last year in high school, which I'm around 18.
Okay.
I went to Thammasat University,
Mm-hmm.
and it's a open language,
Mhm.
like for the high school people to choose which language you want to subscribe for the which major in like a degree level. And on that time on high school, I used to sing French.
Okay. It's used to sing in French.
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Sing something in French.
I forgot, but something like La chambre la folie d'une gare, les soleils passent au bas la fenêtre. Those accent of I couldn't pronounce anymore. They didn't do much, but something like that. Those je ne veux pas t'envoyer, je ne veux pas déjeuner, something like that. But I didn't sing this song. The song
Okay.
I sing and I won like the winner of
Oh.
that competition.
Really?
Yes.
Wow, that's
And
awesome.
it's only one time I went to, and I'm afraid to go to another because like maybe I lose. I don't be number one again. But it's really good, like what you do it for and
Mhm.
cheer me up. So that's where I started. I start to feel more confidence and start to get music jobs and perform at a nightclub or something.
Okay. Well, what convinced you to sing in front of people? I mean, you obviously sang before, like at home, in the shower, in your bedroom, along with other songs on the radio. What convinced you to actually take that step forward to sing in front of other people?
Because to be honest, I still have feeling nervous
Mm-hmm.
to sing in front of my mom.
I don't doubt it. I mean, I have no shame. And I'm a terrible singer, but I'll sing in front of anybody, or I'll play my guitar. I'm terrible at playing my guitar. I've played it on my show, but I mean, at what point you said you started singing in front of people when you were about 16?
Because it's just probably about the age that you start to discovery about what you want to do best.
Mm-hmm.
And also is another a reason about mom said that stop singing, you even breathe out of June. So that word from mom is pushing me. It's the good thing about everything I do better, in everything about me that I doing it better because of mom pushing me in the I couldn't say it bad way, I could say just it top way.
Okay.
Something like that. So just because she's that words
Okay.
help me to have today go to win competition, and she's still like, but it's not make any money. I get a job for singing in a hotel, make my song and get paid for it before, and a lot of things. She still just say I thinking so, but Okay, at least she accepts a part of what is your dream, you know.
Okay.
So that is what the best goal. It's not just to be a best singer for the world, but at least I make my mom accept my. I couldn't say it exactly talent because if it's your gift from God, you don't need to try that hard. But something I could be able to do.
Well,
Say like that.
it's still a talent, in my opinion. I mean, just because you don't have to necessarily try so hard, it doesn't mean it's not a talent. I mean, some people say I don't try hard at martial arts. Do you know what I mean? And don't get me wrong, I do absolutely. I try very, very hard. I give it 100% effort every time I practice, every time I compete, everything I do when it comes to martial arts, I give the fullest I can give. But just because you don't give 100% or you're gifted in it, doesn't mean you're not talented in it.
Maybe.
Okay. So, how old were you were 16 when you first started singing publicly, right?
Yes.
Okay. How old were you when you got your first paying singing job?
Could say between 18 and 19.
Okay.
Something like that.
Where was it?
Oh, it's just so far away in the, between somewhere to go to Don Muang or something like that. Like so far, I don't even remember.
Don Muang's not that far.
Well, from like by bus or van from Kam Hang University on that time, and take like 1.5 hours to get there, and
Traffic.
and 1.5
Bangkok traffic
hours
is
to
terrible.
get back to my apartment.
Okay.
And I singing 4 hours in total, 2 hours and then break and get paid just on that time for total have money for 300. It's very very hard work, but it's first start.
300. Just so my listeners know, 300 baht.
Yes.
Okay. Now, 300 baht by Western money, by US dollars, or by British pounds. Here, let me just tell people how much
Sure.
it is. I'm going to open it up on my converting app here. So, 300 baht. Just to give people an idea
Mm-hmm.
how much that is. Because I have a few friends that are singers also in England. Okay, and she's very, very good. Her name is Autumn Dawn. She's got a great voice, and I love hearing most of her songs. And I have a lot of friends who are singers, musicians in bands in the States. Just to give them an example, you sang for 4 hours, right?
Yes, 2 hours first and then break and then another.
And then 2 hours, and your total was 300 baht.
Yeah.
Okay.
But just free food, free drink.
Free food and free drink. So basically, you made, for my British friends, £6.54 for 4 hours of work, plus free food, plus free drink. Now, for my U.S. friends, that would be $8.56. That's less than America's minimum wage per hour.
True.
Okay, when I was working in the States, when I started working, which was about 14 years old, minimum wage was $4.25 an hour.
Yep.
Okay, so if I take 856 and 850, we'll just do 850 and divide that by 4, we're looking at divide by 4. Don't remember. That's less than what I made as a server. When I was a server, I made $2.25 an hour, but I was also making tips.
There are some tips sometimes because
At this particular job?
yeah.
Oh, really?
Because people request, can you sing this song? Sometimes they just give 20 baht tip. Sometimes 100. Sometimes you're really lucky, get 500 tips.
Wow.
Which is almost double than what your salary. But the good thing of this place that I first started is I have a place to practice.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Because I think that, cause it's too hard, I could just doing it like full time because it's not every day. So, it's certain jobs about they give 2-3 days per week, and I did it totally about 1 month. So normally you get bigger money, but one day, one day, one night per week, which is you need to find more and more. However, by just 1 month thinking there, me and my guitarist, we collect almost 300 song lists. After first time we go there, we just got 30 lists, but we do hard work on it because we don't want to go there to have a that it's not bad, but it's better for person who living closer to that pub restaurant. So we will work hard, and we suddenly when we collect 300 song lists on that time, just Thai song.
Okay.
We auditioned the bar closer to where we live, which we start to have just 1.5 hour with 500 each.
Wow. Okay. That's good. That's a step up.
Mm-hmm.
So when you started performing for other people, not necessarily when you started performing for money, but when you started performing for other people, were you doing original songs, like your own songs then, or were you only doing covers?
Mostly if you in here the business music industry business here, mostly if you want to, if you're not really famous person, you have to do cover.
Okay.
But if you have a sponsor or agency and you really want to be famous, you do yours. But I kind of like, I like a small group in one time. I don't like to perform with the big concert that have 10,000 people. I will feel so crazy to do that. Like I'm not feel comfortable with so much people like that. But some people they like it, but I don't like to. I don't feel comfortable when 10,000 eyes staring at me. I will feel like, oh God, I can't handle this, something like that. So that's why I decide to not fight hard to get famous.
Okay. So what is the smallest crowd you've ever sang in front of? Smallest audience?
Smallest is easy to tell, of course, to the 2 or 3 people.
2 or 3 people? What's the largest audience you've ever sang in front of?
1,000.
1,000 people! What was that like?
That competition. And a second time is same is like is that called president? It's not president, like the one who are manage Bangkok.
Mayor.
Yes, that
Mayor or governor, depends.
Probably.
Okay.
They have an event for him that when he start to start a position, and they have event to promote his concept, like for the whole life he take care of people in Bangkok, blah blah blah, something like that, and they need music.
Okay.
Like a musician and group, and that time I was in the Central Roma 3.
Okay.
Which is the first time that is one woman who are in that audience smiling at me, which is my mom surprised me there, and that's the best time perform ever till now.
So you got to sing for the mayor of Bangkok.
Yep.
That's pretty cool.
And I asked for the video, but they didn't give it to me. It's not allowed to give to me. And
they're not allowed to give it to you.
To say something that it belong to them, and because they're afraid I might post by myself and maybe something that is not how to say. So they better not share with honor. They keep with themselves. So
I understand.
sad. That's why I need my own cameraman.
Well, I'm getting into videography and photography. I have so many hobbies.
You are. Good saying.
Yeah, but I'm trying to keep like specific ones. I mean, I practice karate, not as often as I should. I'm trying to write more. I'm trying to get my blog going again. I love podcasting.
You should pull the knot line back.
It never went away. It just.
But it's still not just. I still not. It means the original one somehow.
Oh, that. Well, yeah. We. A site like that, the way it was, is very hard to compete with Facebook. Okay, because we didn't have a central topic. But now it's a blog, just a regular blog. We do have a discussion forum on it, which is dead. That nobody goes there to talk. But I have other people who come and write blog posts. If you'd like to write a blog post, you're more than welcome.
I read some.
But you can come and write too. You can promote your music there if you want. And you can always come here and we can talk about your music. But
Sure.
so the largest group you've sang in front of was 1,000 people. What was that like? The reason I ask is because, sorry, before you answer, I used to be a professional wrestler. I was on TV twice a week. The largest audience I've ever wrestled in front of was about 450 people. And it was an amazing feeling up until the point that I stepped into the ring. Once I stepped into the ring, they didn't matter. There was nobody there. It was just me and whoever I was wrestling against. The one person I wrestled against was Mr. X, and then when I was wrestling as a masked wrestler, there was 3 other people involved in my match. So once I stepped inside the ring, for me, it was like everybody else went away.
So the first time that I have a big perform, which 3 big camera, video camera, like pro camera, and like at me, and I feel really nervous. My hand like this on that day, because the reason I want a video from them because I want to practice better.
Okay.
Because I might have the same chance again, which
Bigger than this one?
like this big. For you know, that's like
I know.
it's just like your arm size, and I feel like shit. And they didn't inform me first. I didn't even know what event for. They just say like event in a shopping mall, general events.
Okay.
They should tell me and the team, and at least we just okay. Otherwise, if some event that is just like a sometimes they have to promote like food or something, so we don't need to dress so good because we just like the decorate. No one even care.
Okay.
But this is like they bring people by themselves and people who go to shopping in that shopping mall, and many people who walk, and it's like I think it's kind of end of the month, so that's why it's more crowd than in general. And some actor come, and so many, like I feel completely nervous. Also the MC, the one who should be speak, also up songs, and I have to be that job for with no script, and feel like it's amazing and horrible in the same time.
I can understand.
Say. Yeah.
Okay. So for that event that you sang in front of 1,000 people, did you sing any original music or was it all covers?
Still cover.
Still covers.
But
Okay.
we play some kind of, it's not actually original, but like open jamming. Like I made some ad-libs and guitar solo and some improvise, something like that.
Okay. Interesting. I remember that you used to teach singing. I don't know if you could say you gave singing lessons. I don't know, because I never saw you. You just said you teach singing. I don't know if you were giving singing lessons or whatever. What was that like? Do you still do that?
It's more like a coach to help them to be able to sing.
Okay.
With I hold it for now. I hold a lot of things that I do because I would like to discover in myself about psychologist part. Is
Okay.
that crazy?
No, I don't think it's crazy.
Because everything is more activate, like about physical things and all of those. And I talk, I sing, or mostly like I take an action to send a message.
Okay.
But I would like to improve my weekend is being a listener, good listener, which you probably noticed. I start to listen better a little bit, maybe.
Yeah, I guess you could say you listen a bit better. Yeah. So I know when I first met you, you were really into singing a kind of pop rock genre. I wouldn't say it's quite rock and roll. It was a bit more poppy than rock and roll. But do you still sing that?
Actually, I don't even listen to rock music much.
Okay.
These days, I'm down more to blues music or jazz or even deeper like urban music or some
What kind of music?
urban music, Arab
Okay.
music, and those like traditional, like how to say local instrument,
Uh-huh.
which is like Indian or those are East music, which is very interesting, and also African, like that the music that are those group in the forest in this like it's not even we don't even know what it called, like they
Mhm.
made it from wood. They suddenly grab something and they make some noise, and it really mash.
Okay.
It's like something from deep inner of natural those sound that I'm seeking at the moment to understand myself better, which style I am. It's really me,
Okay.
something like that. So it's time for hike myself to found myself.
Okay. Now, I do remember that Tracy and I went to go see you in it was a bit of a pub show, kind of a concert, but it was in a bar. And to be totally honest, your music was the softest music that was there.
Yep.
There was a few people that were rock and roll. There was one band that I saw that was a bit, they were doing thrash covers and stuff like that. What was it like for you singing at that place?
It's more on that time. If you talk about that bar, I went twice. Once first time is with you,
Mm-hmm.
and another time is with the full band with more rock.
Okay.
Because to be honest, couldn't make even the super metal heavy rock band when you just have two acoustic guitar. You couldn't make the sound such a powerful as a full band. So I feel like
Maybe.
also on that time I'm still new and not many songs. I just feel it's good to express my feeling in my own song,
Okay.
not just somebody else's song.
So now, what do you prefer singing original songs now, or do you still do covers?
Well,
If you were given a choice.
I could say I still continue both because I love my song, but I still have some song. It depends on the feeling on the moment for me
Okay.
that I still like suddenly have that song singing on my mind in
Mhm.
my heart when I feel emotional or some however like whatever feeling on that time.
Okay. So, I guess what I want to know now is, um, I know you've gone to school and you want to continue your schooling. Sorry, before I get to that, were you, are you I guess you could say a traditionally trained singer? Did you actually have singing lessons or did you teach yourself?
Both, but mostly second way. I mentioned that I went to singing in church before,
Mm-hmm.
and the teacher he's a master degree in voice trainer, so
Oh,
that's
okay.
why I got a good teacher and went
Ah.
to many like similar like the shirt or something like that. So I got a free lesson, which is very good.
Free lessons, but you were paying to go to school.
No, it's
Oh.
in the shirt.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Cool.
I could go better, but it's paid, of course. So
Hmm.
I didn't, and I still have contact with him, but the music he based on the main is more like opera, Broadway, those kind, which
Okay.
it's not really me. But you could use some technique from that.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, just some of the artists that I know of, for example, James Hetfield, he uses that to warm up his voice before shows because I mean he blew out his voice, and then he needed to learn how to protect his voice so he
Yes.
could continue with his career.
Warm up is the best. Everything is the best exercise for every uh, how to say activity or every perform singing, guitar, even your mastering art or whatever you need
Mhm.
you need to always continue your basic warm up every time because if you miss it you have chance to hurt yourself
Well,
especially.
yeah, that's in like
Mhm.
everything. So like martial arts, running, lifting weights, singing, whatever, and you want to protect yourself, absolutely. So I know that you've gone to school and you want to continue your schooling. Do you want to continue with your singing?
No.
No.
I I for now I say no because I want to learn other things.
Okay.
And if I learn, then maybe I could choose what is really best for me. But I probably seen myself getting maybe up to some age like 40 something. On that time, I probably back to serious learning about music theory again. Because
Okay.
that time I probably don't have some kind of thing that interrupt me about uh, life direction. Cause right now almost all my song either over happy song or so sad song.
Mm-hmm.
It's nothing fun in it, and I would like to have more experience too. Also, it's not just about the love music. I would like to express my song in there. Other way that more meaningful, more story, not just about sad, happy, love, even like about music, sex, or those things. I just want to express something much more open, more than just this idea that's so popular.
Okay. I guess I don't understand because I know how much you love singing and I know how much you love creating music. And you're willing to stop and give it all up?
I wouldn't say stop. It's just take a break.
Yeah, but how old are you now? Like 25?
Mm-hmm.
So you're going to give it up for 15 years? No,
Maybe
sorry.
less.
Sorry. For 25 years.
Maybe less. Just maybe less. Depend on how I found another inspiration. When I found next inspiration that could relevant with my thinking,
Okay.
that makes sense.
I mean, I'm a firm believer it's never too late to start something new or to continue with something that you love. I mean, I started back into martial arts when I was 42, but you love singing so much and you're willing to just go, fuck it.
It's not a, like I fuck it. I just don't feel like I sing, but this day it's hard to really feel myself sing from my soul. So I
Okay.
just if okay, it's like people do Pokemon Go now, so I do Sophia Go now to find myself again, something
Okay.
like that. So yeah,
Okay.
if I still sing, I still play, I still do the same position playing, but I don't really feel myself.
So
Like
why
I
not
used
write
to.
more of your own music?
I do, but I still not feel myself. If that makes sense. Like I've done.
I can understand. I mean, to be honest, I haven't written a poem in 5 years. It's not that I can't, or I've had, or that I've had writer's block or anything like that. I've just maybe less than that, but I mean, it's just I have other things going on, and as much as I love writing poetry, I just love writing. I love creating things. I love creating podcasts. I love practicing martial arts. I've just recently started vlogging, so I love vlogging. So I guess I can understand as long as you're doing something that's continuing to be creative, maybe.
Um, for me, it's probably just how to say, just seek better inspiration.
Okay.
Could say that. That's why I didn't exactly stop, like giving up, not doing. Otherwise, I'm not sitting here.
Okay.
It's just probably your soul are re-transformed in some kind of other forming, and you just need to find it. What is next?
Okay.
So once you catch your soul back,
Mhm.
maybe maybe also this song I would like to sing today that you guys will hear soon. It seemed like extremely different compared to when you hear me sing before. Really, like if pop rock is the left hand, this is obviously right hand. That's maybe like Eric Clapton. He used to
Uh-huh.
play like a
Well, he plays a wide variety of different styles of music
yeah.
from classic rock to blues.
This day he
so-
also go to east,
Hmm.
like to go to India. Or he played
Yeah,
he
that's
played
very true.
blue with those people, and I really kind of understand why. Probably just you need another inspiration,
I can understand.
something like that. So I'm on my way, but a break doesn't mean give up. Give yourself a break just mean give yourself a battery charge, and that's what I'm doing.
Okay, that I can understand. I can absolutely understand that. Okay, Sophia, I am very happy to have you on. Do you have a website?
Probably just SoundCloud.
Okay. How do you want people to find you on SoundCloud? Go ahead and tell them your SoundCloud address, and I will also put a link in my show notes at domdumas.com/32 for you, so people can find you.
Yes, I have to. It's so long name.
That's okay.
So I will share with you, and
I'll
people
definitely
can check it there.
Yeah. So go ahead and say it, so some people like
It
to
should
hear.
be something like Sophia Maximiliasen.
Okay. All right. Sophia, I'm very happy to have you on the show. I hope you come back again. I'd love to have you back. Now is that time in the show where I usually do the always remember, but when I have a guest, I like to have my guest do the always remember. So I'd like you to do the always remember for me.
Okay, I would like to tell everyone that you should always remember who you are, and even you feeling lost sometimes, like you don't feel yourself, it's not because of you're lost. It's like probably same as me, that you know who you are, but you are changing, and everything in this world is changing. Nothing stays still. It's just you should just let it be and be yourself. Doesn't matter which part, where, when. You always be yourself, because that is who you are.
Okay. Thanks a lot.
Okay, thank you.
Please rate my show, or leave a comment, or make suggestions of what you would like me to talk about. You can find me on Facebook at facebook.com/Dom Dumas, on Twitter @Dom Dumas, and on Instagram, Dom_Dumas. Thanks a lot.